Welcome on board, passengers whose final destination is World War II. Please take train 009 that leaves at 10:40 a.m. We're traveling from Great War to World War II.
I'm sick of the Great War and everything because of the assassination of Franz Ferdinand.
Well, yes, but don't forget about the imperialism, the nationalism, and the militarism. They also had something to do.
Yes, and also the alliances that were made between the great powers.
But don't forget that this war is the most technological war that has been done in the history of humanity, and that helps the society to be more productive in their economy.
Yeah, and there's also the Treaty of Versailles that is going to make Germany guilty of the war, and it's going to make them pay for the reparations, and also it's going to put all the African territories in the League of Nations.
Well, it was a pleasure.
Next stop, the Roaring Twenties.
We're invited to Gatsby's party. Let's go, it's next Friday.
No, but it's the opening of the new Charles Chaplin movie, Gold Rush.
And also you know that on Saturday there is the opening of the new character Mickey Mouse from Walt Disney.
Yeah, but it's a party!
Yes, but we need to see it.
But
it's the new cinema.
But there is also going to be an exposition about the Ford T. We need to go there.
What's the fourth?
It's a new car.
Okay, I prefer the party.
Me too.
Okay,
Next stop, the Great Depression.
Excuse me, why if the cabin is for four, we're only two here?
Well, I was making the same question, but nowadays nobody can afford it, because of the Great Depression.
Oh yeah, I read something about it in the newspaper. Something that the stock market crashed and, well, my father's company had to fire a lot of our employees.
Yeah, me too. I had to fire 50 of them. Also because of the bank run, because everybody was afraid to lose their money and they changed their money to other banks. So it was a mess, and
Yeah, I know.
we're living in a depression. It's
My
a
father
crisis.
wanted also to go for his money, but I told him.
Well, it was a pleasure.
Next and final stop,
Thank you.
World War II.
Have you heard about Adolf Hitler, the new dictator of Germany?
Oh yes, but I don't know a lot about him.
I know about him. He's one of my general. Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Well, he was born in Austria, and he studied there until he was 16 years old, because he decided to be a painter, but he wasn't good at it. So then he was into the politic, and he knew he was very good talking with people, so he decided to start a new political party called Nazi, and now he's the main leader of that movement.
And do you know his ideology? The regime ideology that he has in Germany, it comes from the totalitarianism ideology that he promised the German people for recover the economy, recover their colonies, and recover their social status. Also, he blames the Jews for being the ones who were blamed from the war. It consists of like everyone, or like the mayor superior has all the power over the people, and it gives a supreme majority of power to him.
But did you know that Adolf Hitler totalitarian regime was the National Socialism?
Of course, he wanted a communist and a socialism that mixed capitalism and made up an internet, well, like a national status that is the regime of Nazis to get socialism and communism inside the country.
Yeah, well, when Hitler entered the power, it was during the Great Depression. So he wanted to increase the economy, because Germany was a really bad time at this period. And he believed that the value of, I mean, the money wasn't like the real value of economy, but the people and the work that they
Well,
did. So
I have to go with my father. We have to plan something. It was a pleasure.
Same.
I'm here.
You have arrived to your final destination. Thank you for traveling by Evita's train line.
now that we arrived to our destination, the Second World War, it is important to review the events that occurred during this one.
1939. Hitler invades Poland, and Britain and France declare war on Germany 2 days later.
1940. Rationing starts in the United Kingdom. The German Blitzkrieg overwhelms Belgium, Holland, and France. Churchill becomes the Prime Minister of Britain. The Britain forces evacuate from Dunkirk, and the British victory in the Battle of Britain forces Hitler to postpone invasion plans.
1941. Hitler begins Operation Barbarossa. The Blitz continues against Britain's major cities. Allies take Tobruk in North Africa. Japan attacks Pearl Harbor.
Germany suffers setbacks at Stalingrad and Alemannia. Singapore falls to the Japanese in February. Around 25,000 prisoners are taken. American naval victory at the Battle of Midway, which marked a turning point in the Pacific War. Mass murder of Jewish people at Auschwitz.
Surrender at Stalingrad marks Germany's first major defeat. Today, the Allied invasion of France, Paris Liberta. Allies land at Anzio. One liberated by the US, Iwo Jima bombed. British and Indian forces fight Japanese in Burma. Soviet offensive gathers pace in Eastern Europe. Italy surrenders, Germany takes over the battle. Allied victories in North America enables invasion of Italy.
I'm sick of the Great War, everything because of the assassination of Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah, but don't forget the imperialism, the
I'm so sick of the Great War, and everything because of the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. We're invited to Gatsby's party on Friday. Let's go!
He wanted to be a painter, but he wasn't good at it. So he decided to get into the politics.
Have you heard about Adolf Hitler, the new dictator of Germany?
Oh yes, but I don't know a lot about him.
I know about him. He's he's my general. He was born in Austria, and he studied in there until he was 16 years old. Then he decided to be a painter, but he wasn't good at it.
Have you heard about Adolf Hitler, the new dictator of Germany?
Oh yes.
Well, I have to go. I have to plan something with my superiors. It was a pleasure.
The same. We don't teach like Hitler. Now that we arrived to our destination, the Second World War, it's important to review the events that...
1939. Hitler invades Poland, and Britain and France declare war. Espera otra vez.